Did you know that the average person spends about 26 years of their life sleeping? But what about those precious morning hours that set the tone for your entire day?
Think of your morning routine like planting a seed in a garden. How you water and nurture that seed in the early hours determines how strong and beautiful it will grow throughout the day. A good morning routine is like sunshine for your mind, giving you the energy and clarity to bloom into your best self.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to ChillTalk English. I'm Henry.
And I'm Emma. Today we're going to talk about morning routines for success and how to start your day right.
Last month I started changing my morning routine, and it's made such a difference in my productivity and mood. I used to just rush out of bed, check my phone immediately, and feel stressed all day. Now I have a structured morning that helps me feel calm and prepared.
That's so true, Henry. The way you start your morning really affects the rest of your day. Today, we'll teach you useful English phrases to talk about morning routines and share some tips for a successful start to your day.
If you find this helpful, please like our video, share it with friends learning English, and subscribe to our channel for more lessons.
Scene 1. Waking up.
In our first scene, Emma and I will be talking about waking up. I'll play the role of early riser Tom, and Emma will play night owl Sarah.
Let's begin.
What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
I usually wake up around 7:30 a.m. What about you?
I wake up at 6 a.m. every day, even on weekends.
That's early. Do you use an alarm clock?
Yes, I set my alarm for 5:45 a.m. I like to have some time before starting my day.
I always press the snooze button at least twice. How do you get out of bed so quickly?
I put my alarm across the room, so I have to get up to turn it off. Do you have trouble waking up?
Yes, I'm not a morning person. I feel tired when I first wake up.
I used to feel the same way, but now I drink a glass of water right after waking up. It helps me feel more awake.
That's a good idea. I usually check my phone as soon as I wake up.
I try to avoid my phone for the first hour of the day. It helps me focus on myself.
That makes sense. Maybe I should try that. What do you do after you get out of bed?
I stretch for a few minutes and then make my bed. It's a small accomplishment that starts my day positively.
I never make my bed. Maybe that's why I don't feel as organized in the morning.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown.
Emma, great conversation. Now let's explain some key phrases.
First, wake up means to stop sleeping and become awake. For example, what time do you wake up? Or, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day.
Emma, next, set my alarm is what you do when you want to wake up at a specific time. Like in our dialogue, I set my alarm for 5:45 a.m. You can also say, don't forget to set your alarm.
Another useful phrase is press the snooze button. This means to delay the alarm for a few more minutes. For example, I always press the snooze button, or how many times do you press snooze?
Emma, we also used get out of bed. This means to leave your bed after waking up. Like, how do you get out of bed so quickly? Or, I can't get out of bed in the morning.
Finally, make my bed means to arrange the sheets and blankets neatly on the bed. For example, I make my bed every morning. Or, do you make your bed?
Emma, I drink a glass of water after waking up.
Emma, I drink a glass of water after waking up. Excellent. Now try using these phrases to talk about your own morning routine.
Scene 2. Exercise and breakfast. For our second scene, Henry and I will be talking about exercise and breakfast. I'll play the role of fitness enthusiast Lisa, and Henry will play busy professional Mark.
Let's begin.
What do you usually do for exercise in the morning?
I don't have time for exercise in the morning. I'm always in a hurry. What about you?
I do 20 minutes of yoga every morning before breakfast. It helps me feel energized.
That sounds nice. I wish I had time for that. When do you eat breakfast?
I eat breakfast around 7:30 a.m. after my yoga. What do you usually have for breakfast?
I usually grab a coffee and a pastry on my way to work. I know it's not very healthy.
Only on
Do you ever
weekends.
cook
I like
breakfast
to
at
make
home?
pancakes and eggs on Sunday mornings.
That's a good weekend tradition. Do you feel tired during the day without a proper breakfast?
Yes, sometimes I feel hungry by 10 a.m. I should probably eat a better breakfast.
You could prepare something the night before. I often make overnight oats that are ready to eat in the morning.
That's a smart idea. I've never tried overnight oats. Are they difficult to make?
Not at all. You just mix oats with milk or yogurt and leave them in the fridge overnight.
That sounds easy. Maybe I'll try that. Do you drink coffee in the morning?
Yes, but I wait until after my yoga. I find that drinking water first is better for my body.
That makes sense. I probably drink too much coffee and not enough water in the morning.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown.
Great exercise and breakfast conversation. Now let's explain some key phrases.
First, do exercise means physical activity to stay healthy. For example, I do 20 minutes of yoga, or do you do exercise every day?
Next, feel energized means having a lot of energy. Like in our dialogue, it helps me feel energized. You can also say, I feel energized after my morning run.
Another useful phrase is in a hurry. This means you need to do something quickly because you're late. For example, I'm always in a hurry in the morning, or don't be in a hurry.
We also used grab a coffee. This means to get coffee quickly, often from a coffee shop. Like, I usually grab a coffee on my way to work.
Finally, prepare something the night before means to get food or other things ready in advance. For example, I prepare my lunch the night before, or you could prepare something the night before.
Now let's practice these new phrases. Repeat after me.
I do 20 minutes of yoga every morning.
I do 20 minutes of yoga every morning.
It helps me feel energized.
It helps me feel energized.
I'm always in a hurry in the morning.
I'm always in a hurry in the morning.
I grab a coffee on my way to work.
I grab a coffee on my way to work.
I prepare my breakfast the night before.
I prepare my breakfast the night before.
I make pancakes on weekends.
I make pancakes on weekends.
Great job. Now try using these phrases when talking about your own morning exercise and breakfast habits.
Scene 3. Planning the day. For our third scene, Emma and I will be talking about planning the day. I'll play the role of Organizer Mike, and Emma will play Spontaneous Jenny.
Let's begin.
Do you plan your day in the morning?
Not really. I prefer to be spontaneous. What about you?
I spend 10 minutes every morning planning my day. It helps me stay organized.
That sounds very structured. How do you plan your day?
I make a to-do list of all the tasks I need to complete, then I prioritize the most important ones.
Do you use a planner or an app for this?
I use a notebook. I find that writing things down helps me remember them better.
That's a good point. I often forget things I need to do during the day.
You could try making a short list in the morning. Even just 3 important tasks can make a difference.
Maybe I will. Do you check your emails first thing in the morning?
No. I try to avoid emails until after I've planned my day. I find that emails can distract me from my priorities.
That's smart. I usually check my emails as soon as I wake up, and then I feel stressed.
I also set goals for the day, not just work tasks, but personal goals too.
What kind of personal goals?
Simple things like drinking enough water, taking a short walk, or calling a friend.
I like that idea. It's not just about work, but about taking care of yourself too.
Exactly. A good morning routine should balance productivity and self-care.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown.
Excellent planning conversation. Now let's explain some key phrases.
First, plan my day means to organize what you will do during the day. For example, I spend 10 minutes planning my day. Or do you plan your day in advance?
Next, make a to-do list is when you write down all the tasks you need to do. Like in our dialogue, I make a to-do list of all the tasks. You can also say, I always make a to-do list in the morning.
Another useful phrase is prioritize the most important ones. This means to decide which tasks are most important and should be done first. For example, I prioritize the most important tasks, or you should prioritize your health.
We also used first thing in the morning. This means at the very beginning of the day. Like, do you check your emails first thing in the morning?
Finally, set goals means to decide what you want to achieve. For example, I set goals for the day, or what goals did you set for this week?
Now, let's practice these phrases. Repeat after me. I plan my day every morning.
I plan my day every morning.
I make a to-do list of tasks.
I make a to-do list of tasks.
I prioritize the most important ones.
I prioritize the most important ones.
I check my emails first thing in the morning.
I check my emails first thing in the morning.
I set goals for the day.
I set goals for the day.
I write things down in a notebook. Perfect.
I write things
Now
down.
try
in a
using
notebook.
these phrases when talking about how you plan your day.
Perfect. Now try using these phrases when talking about how you plan your day.
Scene 4. Mindfulness and gratitude.
For our final scene, Henry and I will be talking about mindfulness and gratitude in the morning. I'll play the role of mindful Anna, and Henry will play stressed out Ben.
Let's begin.
How do you feel when you wake up in the morning?
I usually feel stressed right away. I start thinking about all the things I have to do during the day. What about you?
I used to feel the same way, but now I practice mindfulness every morning.
What is mindfulness exactly?
Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment.
That sounds interesting. How do you practice mindfulness in the morning?
I spend 5 minutes sitting quietly and focusing on my breathing. It helps me start the day calmly.
I'm always rushing in the morning. I don't think I have time for that.
You only need 5 minutes. You could even do it while drinking your morning coffee or tea.
I guess I could try that. Do you do anything else to start your day positively?
Yes, I practice gratitude. Every morning, I think of 3 things I'm grateful for.
That's a nice habit. What kind of things are you grateful for?
Simple things like my health, my family, or even the sunshine outside. It helps me focus on the positive.
I usually focus on what I have to do, not what I already have. Maybe that's why I feel stressed.
You could try writing down 3 things you're grateful for every morning. It only takes a minute.
That sounds easy enough. I think I'll try that tomorrow morning.
Small changes can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown.
Wonderful mindfulness conversation. Now let's explain some key phrases.
First, feel stressed means to feel worried or tense. For example, I feel stressed in the morning. Or, do you feel stressed at work?
Next, practice mindfulness means to focus your awareness on the present moment. Like in our dialogue, I practice mindfulness every morning. You can also say, mindfulness helps me relax.
Another useful phrase is focus on my breathing. This means to pay attention to how you breathe in and out. For example, I focus on my breathing for 5 minutes. Or try to focus on your breathing when you feel anxious.
We also used practice gratitude. This means to think about or acknowledge the good things in your life. Like, I practice gratitude every morning. Or, practicing gratitude can improve your mood.
Finally, be grateful for means to feel thankful for something. For example, I'm grateful for my health. Or, what are you grateful for today?
Now, let's practice these final phrases. Repeat after me.
I feel stressed in the morning.
I feel stressed in the morning.
I practice mindfulness every day.
I practice mindfulness every day.
I focus on my breathing for 5 minutes.
I focus on my breathing for 5 minutes.
I practice gratitude every morning.
I practice gratitude every morning.
I'm grateful for my family.
I'm grateful for my family.
Small changes make a big difference.
Small changes make a big difference.
Excellent work! Now try using these phrases when talking about your own morning mindfulness practices.
Okay, everyone, let's quickly recap what we've learned so far.
We've covered different aspects of a successful morning routine.
We learned phrases for waking up, like wake up, set my alarm, and make my bed.
We also practiced exercise and breakfast vocabulary, such as do exercise, feel energized, and grab a coffee.
And we learned planning expressions, including plan my day, make a to-do list, and set goals.
Finally, we covered mindfulness phrases like practice mindfulness, focus on my breathing, and be grateful for.
Remember, a good morning routine can set a positive tone for your entire day.
In the next part, we'll give you a challenge to practice what you've learned.
Listener challenge. Now it's time for your challenge. We want you to write a sentence in the comments below about your morning routine.
You could say something like, in the morning, I always, or I start my day by, or my favorite morning activity is.
We'll read some of your answers in our next episode, so don't be shy. We can't wait to hear about your morning routines.
Final recap and outro.
To wrap up, today we learned useful English phrases for talking about morning routines and how to start your day for success.
We practiced in 4 different scenarios: waking up, exercise and breakfast, planning the day, and mindfulness and gratitude.
Remember, small changes to your morning routine can make a big difference in your day and your life.
Thank you for joining us on ChillTalk English today.
Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more lessons.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye!
Goodbye.